And here we are. We are here at Dungivin South, and I have the details right here. This course is made by Grimslow 40, and the black tees are 7680. Relatively long course. It's got 100, little over 100 plays, 14 favorites, firm, and medium fast on the green speeds. What we're going to do, I don't care about the fittings. I already have all the fittings I want, so go away. Full course, we're going to do the black tees. I'll play the tips. Let's get the full experience. Pin fours on the any mini miny mo I did before this. I recorded this. Medium wins northeast. Everything else default as the designer intended. Let's go. I like having a band root me on like that, right? All right, let's see. First tee shot here. Not the easiest tee shot. I have not warmed up, and it is going to cost me here on number one. Well, let's see. Maybe we hit the 7-iron here. Maybe it's good. It's got spin. It's got some spin. Oh, yeah. Very nice. We will take that birdie opportunity right out of the gate. 157s for the default green speed. Not too bad. Yes. There we go. Right out of the gate, we make a birdie. I always like starting under par. That just makes the round go so much easier. All right, the second hole here. Here we go. Good little rock work there. I have something else in mind, but I'm going to hold that off. Maybe for a minute. Green complexes. So far, look very fair. Surprisingly unundulated for a links style course, but we shall see the rest. This isn't going to quite get there. It's definitely not getting there when you slow it. Well, let's see if we can make a par. I mean, a birdie. 2 putt for par. 1 putt for birdie. Let's go. Let's get it in there. Miguel, he's doing the dance. I like this par 3 here. Little lighthouse in the background. Looks good. All right. 36. That's 12, right? Take 36 divided by 3, and that gives you the yards that it's going to play. So that is 12. That makes it a 28 shot. I got 17 there. Maybe a little bit of D-loft. We'll put some full spinach action on it. It's good for distance. Just a little left. Not terrible. These greens have just enough break in them to make you think. That's for sure. I don't want to smoke this past the hole. There we go. All right. We're off to a swimming start. 3 under through 3. We will take it, especially for kind of being cold. I mean, the swing looks terrible. That blue line, where is that blue line going? The blue line's like way over here. The good thing is the ball went kind of straight down the fairway because we hit a slow. Ugh. All right, we're going to put some spinach action on this. Not much. Actually, probably don't really need that spin. Oh, especially when you have a blue line like that and you slow it. Ugh. I'm going to go to the range. Tricky little putt here. Let's see. Oh, I think I hit that too hard. Yep. Too hard. Almost 4 for 4. That's all right. Par's not bad. We'll take it. We will take it. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So this looks a little better, right? I don't see a whole lot of airspace there. This is the one thing I'll say. Take the take it or leave it. My opinion. It looks a little unnatural. Like these little grass clumps are kind of just sitting out by themselves. They're not connected. I feel like it's artificial. And so I would think if we had some grass in here, right? Like a tone of this grass, maybe like a dark brown, kind of how these dark brown tips are, and we put that grass and we kind of planted that grass around. I think that would look a lot more natural. It's so hard to do dunes in this game, um, and and to do them well. The other thing is these bushes are all kind of the same height. Again, kind of looks artificial. I would take the same bush and around it, sink it down to where just the tips are showing, and you kind of have it like sprawling out just a little bit here and there. Do that just a little bit, and maybe put some of those ones that are sunken down kind of by these grass clumps as well. Kind of gives you that natural, like this is a weed almost kind of growing through. So I believe you're going for a dune bunker look here. I think that would make it look a little bit more natural. But so far, the course is playing good. I do like. So one of the things I do look for is like the driving areas, especially, um, when you get the powerhouse type players, you want to protect the value of par. And I'm a powerhouse, and a lot of times, I think just hit that almost 360. You want to really punish on a good amount of your holes, being accurate off the tee, because if you're going to have that distance, you better have accuracy. Um, and a lot of times, you get a par four like this. It's a decent sized par four, but I'm turning it into a pitch and putt. So we want to protect the value of par. He's kind of necked it up, decent here. Big bounce, big bounce. There we go. But it doesn't have to be major by any means. So if you're designing a course, it depends on what kind of course you want. If you're wanting a TGC tournament style course, then you're definitely going to want to neck it up, because he's kind of done it a little bit here. He's kind of necked it up right here. Did a pretty good job with that. I need to go talk about my swings to somebody. This is brutal. All right, let's see. I think I just put a little bit of D-loft on this. And I didn't want to hit it fast. Didn't want to hit it fast. That's all right. Maybe we can give it a run. Maybe. Nope. Par it is. Really wasn't that hard of a shot. But and them's is the breaks. I really like the fact that you kind of switched it up a little bit here. You put some rocks in there, like that, like that. But again, same feedback I had for the dune bunkers. Oh my goodness. I don't. This is why when I before I ever play my platinum rounds, I always play a few rounds before, because it takes me like 2-3 rounds to warm up and get the swing grooved in. This is definitely evidence of that. This is my first round. Not gonna quite get there, I don't think. Oh, almost. I'll take the splash. I still have my coffee. Coffee's good. All right. Can we hit a decent one here? Can we hit a decent one? Make our birdie. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We will take that. We're 5 under through 7 to a par 3 that, you know, we're going to have to be somewhat accurate with here. Don't want to play around with it too much. That club should have been pretty good. Yep. Not bad. Maybe put a little spin on it in hindsight, but let's see here. Going left. Going right. And going into the bottom of the cup. There we go. I love birdieing par 3s. I love birdieing par 3s. All right. I like that clubhouse in the background. I think he's done a pretty darn good job creating a very unique clubhouse. I've done a pretty darn good job of messing my blue lines up. As far as bunker sculpting, I don't have really any issues with this. I like it's got some depth to it. It's got some definition. You can definitely roll into these. So, and he's done a pretty good job keeping these relatively flat there, if that's what you're going for. So, yeah, well done. Well done for sure. Do I do the 100 and put just a little bit of loft on it? If I didn't slow it, maybe it gets there. That's all right. Still a birdie putt. We like birdie putts. To shoot 7 under on the front 9. Yes. There we go. We like seeing that. That's a pretty good front 9. I will say after playing 9 holes, for a link style course, the greens are relatively flat. Not a bad thing. Oh my gosh, not as bad as that. Not a bad thing, but it does seem a little odd. I guess that's all I'm saying. Do we think we can actually get this out of the bunker? We got it out. Wasn't the best swing in the world, but that's okay. Uh-oh. 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 That was a really fast chip. Come on, let's make this birdie. Let's make it. Let's drop it. We're rolling. We are rolling. A couple of houses over there. Good day. Varied up the houses he put. Okay. That's good. Don't want to see the cookie cutters. I've played courses where they literally have put the same house shape like right next to each other over and over again. I applaud the effort, but that, you know, those types of courses aren't good. You know, these ones, he's varied them up a little bit, so, you know, good job there. I mean, it's not like the most in-depth neighborhood or houses over there, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit of ambiance for sure. I think this might be okay. Unless I super fast it like that. Now it's going to be left. That's all right. I am playing on Master Swing if I didn't say it before. So these are TGC settings, except I do have the wind display on, the meter on. Okay, tougher driving hole here on a par 5. I like it. Oh, I don't like the fast. I'm going to have to earn the eagle and birdie opportunities here. Really got a really good lie out of this. Really? Are we kidding? Man, okay. Yeah, almost got out to the fairway. What do we want to do here? We'll do some splash action. Should roll down towards the hole and hopefully... Well, I didn't want to roll off the green. Darn you. Try to make a house call there. All right, well, didn't hit the fairway, and I'm going to pay the price for it. That's just a par and a par 5. Things I don't like to do. Things I don't like to do at all. You've got to at least birdie par 5s. The other thing is I like the undulations of the fairways. Adds to the difficulty for sure, but they're not overdone. I think the sculpting is well done on this course. How is that slow? No way. There's no way that's slow. What planet? Well, glad you asked, Brad. We're on Earth. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that was really an easy hole that we didn't take advantage of. What is the blue line doing? All right. 8-iron pitch. Nope. Don't think we're doing that. Let's see here. 15 feet up. So that's 5. That's going to make it a 133 shot. So how about the 131 with a little bit of D-loft? Slightly slow. Not terrible, though. We should be able to make ourselves a birdie and get down to double digits. All right. And some would say, hey, Brad, I've noticed a lot of these holes are relatively straight. There's not a whole lot of dog legs. That's kind of a feature you're going to get a lot with links courses. A lot of links courses, if you saw the preview video, a lot of them are very... Be right back. And we're back. Thank you, 2K, and your bad servers. Okay, so a lot of links courses, as I was saying, are very kind of straight type of holes. And, you know, you can have dog legs. There are links courses that have dog legs for sure, but I don't mind it. I don't mind one bit that these are relatively straight and back type of routing. Because you see a lot of that. Oh, go in the hole. Oh, you see a lot of that in real life. All right, we're at 11 under par. We will take that going to the 16th hole. And, ooh, exactly what I was talking about earlier. Necking it up right where I want to go. Now, I'm going to have to overpower this, I think. This could be dangerous. Oh, my goodness. What a terrible shot. Get lucky. Oh, it did. When your misses are so bad that they're good. All right, 29. That's about 10. It's a 53 shot. Put some D-loft on this. Not a not as bad a swing as I have been making. We'll take it. All right. Can we make the putt? Yes, we can. Going deeper under par. We'll take it. And another thing of links golf is a lot of courses don't have a lot of par fives. And this one does not either. I like me par fives, but oh no. If we're keeping with the feel and the theme of a course, I do not mind it. Do not mind it one bit. Oh, don't. Oh, that almost tried to get out of there. Almost tried to get out of there, but it didn't. In the finishing hole here, going back, looking at the clubhouse. That's number 9 over there to the right. See, this area looks a little bit better as far as there's not a whole lot of like space and stuff. Maybe you planted this last because it looks better than the other side of the course. Still, I think some grass would be good. Like take out some of these right here because it's kind of cluttered, but then put some grass in. Oh man, that would make that pop. I like the fact you put rocks in there. Imagine if I was actually swinging on tempo and on blue line. Oh my goodness, this course would get torched. Oh, brother. What are we doing with that swing? The push fast. To finish it up at 14 under par, can we do it? Oh, a little heartbeat moment here. Come on. Oh, I smoked it. Oh, I hit it way too hard. Way too hard. What was I thinking with that? All right, that's okay. We make a par. We finish it up. And speaking of finishing it up, I'll have my verdict right now. All right, now it's time for the verdict. And these are my opinions only. Again, I'm a TGC Platinum player, a former professional golfer in real life, and I also design in this game as well. So I think I'm pretty darn qualified for my opinion to actually hopefully matter. And so with that, I'm going to be really judging on environment, planting, sculpting, greens, routing, clubhouse area, and fun factor. So starting off environment, I'm going to give it a 7. So these are all out of 10. So 1 is you have no environment whatsoever. And 10, you have the most amazing environment. I'm going to give it a 7. It's a link style course. So, you may not have all the buildings and the neighborhoods and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine. There was a lighthouse on there. We did have some rock features towards the ocean. There was a couple houses there in our road. But not a ton really there to make me go wow. But it was solidly done. Planting, I'm also going to give a 7. I think the planting could be improved. I appreciate the fact that Grimslow did a good job trying to give you color, trying to give you various plants, and trying to do dunes and stuff like that. But I think putting some of those extra grasses in there would probably make it not only look visually better, but give it a little bit more texture depth. Sculpting, I'm gonna go to 8. I really like the fairways. I think he's done a good job with that. The bunkers were pretty well done there as well. So yeah, pretty solid there. Greens, I'm gonna give a 7. The reason why is I just couldn't quite. To me, there was a bit of a disconnect. When I think links golf, I think, what are the defenses to links golf? Typically, it's the rough, the wind, and the greens. Okay, and the greens were relatively easy. Relatively flat. They still were tricky though. They still had break. But on a links course, I'm thinking about imagination, hitting it into a part of a green and all of a sudden, that ball starts rolling to another place on the green, using the slopes and undulation, getting creative with your shots. Wasn't a whole lot of opportunity for that. But and that's why I love links golf. You can literally hit a 3-iron into the left side of the green and it ends up on the back right. Same thing with the tee shots as well. Um, okay, routing. I don't have an issue with the routing. I think it's relatively traditional routing for a links course, so I'm gonna give it an 8. Clubhouse area, unique clubhouse for sure. I saw how he put some lighthouses in there coming out of the top of the clubhouse. So yeah, I'll give that an 8 as well. And the fun factor overall, it's a pretty fun course to play. Yeah, I'll give it an 8. So let me know what you think. Put your comments below. Agree, disagree? What would you have given this course? And stay tuned for future videos coming out for other course reviews. Later.